Hey, my Ready Readers! I'm so glad that you're here today because we are going to go back and talk a little bit more about the very impatient caterpillar. So yesterday you guys did a retelling of this story, which means basically you kind of made a sequence of events of what happened first in the story all the way to the very end, and then you retold the story. And you did an amazing job with that yesterday. I saw everybody's work up on Seesaw, so good job for that. So today we're going to talk about something new that we've never talked about, and it's called cause and effect. So basically, a good reader looks at what is happening in the story and why it happened, and it helps the readers to understand the story a little bit better. So I'm going to explain to you a little bit more what cause and effect means. So here, I think you're going to get a better idea by looking at this picture. So here's the word cause. And basically what cause is why something happened. Why did it happen? And the effect is what actually happened. And there are some key words here. When we talk about cause, we're going to want to think about the word if. And when we talk about effect, we're going to talk about the word then. Let me explain. When we're looking at the sunshine and we think about it's a very hot day, maybe we might be out eating our ice cream because we're trying to cool off. What is happening to our ice cream as we're out in the hot, hot sun? Well, that is what cause and effect is. If it is very, very sunny, right? Then my ice cream is going to melt. So why did my ice cream melt? Well, the cause of it was because of the sun. And then the effect was what actually happened. And that was that it melted. All right, let me say that again. The cause, why it happened, was because it was hot and sunny out. What happened because it was hot and sunny out? The effect was that my ice cream cone melted. So if it's hot and sunny outside, then my ice cream cone is going to melt. All right? So let me talk to you about what you are going to do today on your own paper on Seesaw. You are going to see a paper that's going to look like this, all right? And it says the very impatient caterpillar. And up here you have the caterpillar, and then there's an arrow down to the next box. So they're going to ask you to fill in the boxes, and it says cause and effect. The caterpillar was impatient. We know that, right? That's what the story was about. And he left his chrysalis early. He left it too early. So what happened? The cause was he left it too early. What was the effect? What happened when he left it too early? That's right. He didn't turn into a butterfly. He had to go back into his chrysalis and say, nope, this is it. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to stay right here. This time I have to get serious. So that's what they're going to ask you to do. They're going to ask you to draw a picture of the very impatient caterpillar being impatient and leaving too early. And because he left too early, then what happened? He didn't grow his wings. He went splat, right? And then down here, they're gonna ask you to write about it. Why, right? If he leaves too early, then he will not have his wings and he will not turn into a butterfly. So down here, you're going to write about it. Okay? I just happened to write a little answer on the bottom, and I wrote, if the caterpillar leaves early, then he will not become a butterfly. And you could put you could write it a couple of different ways. You could talk about that he didn't stay in the chrysalis long enough to grow his wings. Again, he left it too early and then he went splat, right? So he didn't grow his wings. He didn't become a butterfly. He went splat when he jumped out. So there were many effects, right? So if he does not stay in the chrysalis long enough, then he will go splat. He will not grow his wings. He will not become a butterfly. All right? So that is what cause and effect is. And I just want you to remember this chart because this is going to kind of help you, right? Think about, well, if this happens, then what? Well, if it's sunny outside, then my ice cream's going to melt. If I don't practice reading every day, then I won't be a very good reader, right? Let me think about it. Another one. If I don't brush my teeth every night, then I might get a cavity. So are you guys kind of getting the idea of it? I know that's kind of a hard concept for us to do in kindergarten, but I think you guys can get it. All right. If you keep thinking of if, then what's going to happen? The teeth, that's a really good one. If I don't brush my teeth every night, then the effect is you're going to get cavities. The cause is that you're not brushing your teeth. The effect is that you're going to get a cavity. All right? So get yourselves right on Seesaw. See if you can answer my questions on there. See if you can draw me some pictures and then write a little bit about the cause and effect of the caterpillar not being in the chrysalis long enough. Okay? So love you guys, and I will see you right back here tomorrow. Have a great afternoon.